What up, everybody? It's your boy KhunShawn. I was responding to some comments, some very interesting comments, man. I love life. I just had an amazing Saturday, absolutely amazing Saturday. And to spend it with friends, to let people take the reins in life. So, like my friend, he invited me to the hot springs. We drive out to the hot springs, beautiful. It's pretty far. You can see the mountains. Absolutely beautiful, and I knew on the way coming back during the sunset was going to be amazing. But we go to the hot springs. The hot springs were great. We shared how to make the world a better place, and I believe that we could really do this. So quick touch on that, because a lot of people might be thinking, oh, you can make the world a better place? Like, absolutely. But it always starts from in here. And I've said this in several videos, right? It always starts from in here. If you can make this good inside yourself, and then you share it with some people around you, and you make that small area good, in turn, that small area of people of good will want to go out and share that with their close friends as well. And then that trickles out. Eventually, it hits something. And that's okay. You cannot control everything in this world. But what you can control is yourself. And if the person next to you realizes that they can only control themselves, and they work with whatever that issue is, in turn, it makes the world a better place. But let's continue. So we went out to the hot springs, absolutely amazing. Talked about the future, talked about finance, talked about a bunch of cool, amazing things. I won't bore you with the details, my friends, because I know you guys are strapped for time, as we all are. But afterwards, we were trying to catch the sunset. And I was thinking, driving on the highway during the sunset is amazing. My friend said, there's a temple by here. We can go check out this temple. And we drive up this amazing mountain. And we're going up the back end. So there's a sign that literally says, don't go this way. But I trust my friends. I know my friends will never steer me wrong. So we go up the mountain, the wrong side. Big, beautiful Buddha statue. Beautiful Buddha statue. It's like 100 steps. We start climbing the steps. I'm like, let's go. I'm jogging up the steps. They're right behind me. We make it to the top. You can see these photos in the community center, community tab. I'll pull it up while we're doing this community. And man, I took some amazing photos. Absolutely amazing photos. Some amazing moments. I shared it with my friends. Yeah. Boom. Absolutely amazing. Here, so you can get a closer look. So you can get a closer view. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's your boy. Absolutely amazing. Here's the amazing, beautiful Buddha statue. Anyways. So we went, and then, we went to another friend's place, and yeah, we shared some moments at my other friend's shop, because my friend, he owns a shop here in Thailand. Shout out to his shop. His shop is amazing. Do I have any of his merch? I don't have any of his merch with me right now, but next time I'll show it to the camera so you guys can stop by. I love sharing the wealth. Anyways, we stop by there. We share the good conversations about what we've done so far, how he was doing with his shop. His shop's doing well. And then we come back to my place and we enjoy an evening, sharing, laughing. It's good times, good drinks, good music, reggae music. Shout out to Bob Marley, Dylan Marley. Great music. And man, after all of it, absolutely amazing. And then I went back into my meditation chamber and I reflected on it. And I was like, man, everything's great. And I even checked my watch, and my watch said relax. It has an anxiety or a stress meter. Relaxed. Absolutely amazing, right? It must be what nirvana feels like, just being relaxed. Anyways, I'm making this video because during that state in that moment, making this video was one of them. Another video I'm gonna make later on, we're gonna be talking about death and a quick synopsis of what that video will be like. It's like, why are people upset about death when death is natural and death comes to the other side? For a lot of people, of course, for some people, it's like they don't know what happens afterwards. And another one is like, oh, they're scared of whatever. And then another one is, another one, actually, a very refreshing one, is they're not scared. They're just like, they know it's coming. It is what it is. I like that one a lot. You know, it is what it is. It's coming. Pause. And one that I found recently, like literally very, very recently, is like, the reason why people are upset at death is because everybody has a journey. Every single person has a journey. And everybody wants to live up until maybe they're old or whatever. Like, everybody has a destination. Some people, they say they don't want to live past 30. I don't know why you'd want it, or why you'd want that, but that's crazy. They'd be like, oh yeah, my bones are gonna hurt. Like, yeah, that's part of growing, bro. That's life. But to each his own. Again, like, I am never gonna be the one to sit and say whatever it is that you want to do with your life is wrong. I would never say that. Point blank, period. Never say that. But I will say that everybody has a journey, and a lot of people, of course, they think for the weekend or something like this, like, oh yeah, I can't wait till Saturday, I'm gonna go do such and such. Absolutely fine, nothing wrong with that. But everybody has a journey and a story. Everybody has a story. Absolutely everybody has a story, which is amazing, which is why I like doing interviews. If anybody wants to ever do an interview, let's do it. You don't gotta be a VTuber, like, no stipulation. Like, if you want to do an interview with your boy KhunShawn, just let your boy KhunShawn know, and we can set it up. And my interviews are simple. A lot of people overthink this stuff, like, oh, what's the interview about, bro? It's about you. It's about your life. Legitimately, you know, where you come from, where were you born, what was life like, how'd you get here, what are you doing now, what do you want to do in the future? That's it. And if we touch on something you don't want to talk about, boom, we don't got to touch on it. We can skip. Next question, right? But everybody has a journey and everybody has a story. Absolutely everybody has a story. And then it's when they die, it's like, that's it. The story doesn't get to continue. The story ends there. And for some people, they want it to end on a specific note. They want it to end on maybe like they pass away at old age, right? They want their story to end right there. Totally fine. Can you make it that far? We will see, right? And that's why a lot of people are upset, especially when it's a tragedy or it's an accident, or if it's like war and stuff. It's like, man, that it's just coming to an abrupt end, or it's coming at an end that is not idealized, right? Not idealized, but we don't live in an ideal world. So for me, sitting here, it's like, yeah, that's how it ends, bro. That's how it ends. But that's why you got to live in the moment. That's why you got to live for whatever it is that you want to do right now on this earth. If it's watching TikTok, there it is. Like, I will say it's not good for your brain. Science would say it's not good for your brain. But if you are conscious of the fact that it's not good for your brain and you're still choosing to do it, okay, well, who knows better than you, because it's your life and your consciousness. At the end of the day, yes, other people will say what's good or what's bad for you, whatever. Good and bad, subjective. Good and evil, subjective. All these things are subjective. It's always up to the person's perspective and point of view. And I will say that being aware and being conscious of that fact is what makes it amazing, and why you should just enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. If you have a job that you enjoy and you like it, bro, live it up. Not everybody gets to travel, see everything, right? And I was talking to my friend Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. You're awesome, bro. He's talking about how people at his job live vicariously through him, because he is doing blue collar instead of working at a billion-dollar corporation that owns half the world. And you know which one I'm talking about. And if you don't know which one, I mean, there's only a handful of them, right? So he's working there and doing blue collar. And a lot of people there are like, oh, wow, you're doing blue collar. I've always wanted to do that. And they're living through him, right? And I guess for me, that's another part of why I do what I do, and I live my amazing life and go do and see amazing things. And for me, it's Tuesday. For me, it's Saturday. For me, it's Monday, right? It's mundane for me, but I don't take it for granted, because I enjoy it. And I enjoy every moment, every single moment. And I share it because I know for a fact not everybody can live like this. So with my existence, it's me sharing what it is to be KhunShawn. It is to share my joy until my story ends, because it eventually does end. And if it ends amazing, cool. If it ends at 60, cool. If it ends me slipping off a mountaintop because I was trying to get a good view for you, sure, there it is. If it ends in whatever way, however it ends, if that's how it ends, that's how it ends. But there was a whole bunch of everything in between. And I hope you guys got to learn from it. I hope it opened up your mind a little bit. Because for me, my story has always been unknown, and I've always liked it that way. I've always been in the unknown. I've always not, people like, oh, what do you want to do? I just do it, bro. I don't know. I just have an idea what I want to do, and then whatever happens in between, that's the fun part. Legitimately, that is the fun part, and that's what I love to do with my life, and that's what I like to be myself. So like, I'm reading comments, bro. Just so you know, commentary doesn't mean just running your yap, but hey, you're the one with 47k subs, so maybe it does, right? Normally somebody would read this comment and be upset. Yeah, it hurts the ego, but so what? The ego is the ego. If you love yourself, then everything in life is fine. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. When you become relaxed and you love yourself, if you can find this love for yourself, nothing on this world can faze you. And yes, there are bad things that are happening all the time on this world. All the time on this world. And that's why you have to, if you're a man, you have to be a man and stand up against that stuff. If you're a woman, women have different set of rules. They play by different set of games. So I'm not really going to speak on that. But maybe one day I can find a woman that can speak on that on my behalf. Still looking for her. If I find her, you guys will be the first to know, right? That's the fun part. Again, whatever happens, happens. That is what it is to be KhunShawn. That is what it is to live this life. And I couldn't do it without my mentors. All of my mentors, right? I have mentors. I got mentors that are 60 years old, right? I got mentors that are 50. I got mentors that are 22. I got mentors that are 27. I got mentors that are 19. I got mentors that are real, and I got mentors that are imaginary. Imagination, the spark of creativity. All of these things is what it is to be human. And I'm glad I was able to figure that out with the help of the people that I met on the way. I don't know everything, but what I do know is really good. What I know so far is really, really good. Really, really good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, I know you guys are strapped for time, so we're not going to make this 15 minutes. I will cut it here at the 13-minute mark. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. Again, live your lives to the fullest, man, because we never know when it ends. Never. But till then, live in the moment, people. Live in the moment. It's your boy KhunShawn, signing out. Peace.